I'm never going to work out how to do this. Right, let's have a look. A bit more back there. Okay, we're live. I think we're going to have to go high up. Guys, I tell you what, it's so hot. So, right. Oh my God, the dogs. So annoying. Right. Right, 1 second, guys. Let me just sort the dogs out. 1 second, 1 second. Dogs need sorting. Okay. Sorry, guys. Right, sorry, guys. Woo. So, it's Louis in the UK. We're on a dog walk, defending Elvis Presley. Fans want the truth. Defending Elvis Presley. Fans want the truth. Hi, Stacey. So we're just walking down the road. Now, please, anyone that hasn't joined our Facebook yet, the Facebook is called Defending Elvis Presley. Hi, Colleen. Defending Elvis Presley. Louis' daily live streams. Defending Elvis Presley, Louis' daily live streams. And it is boiling hot in the UK. It is really, really hot. This is why I don't have a top on. So, sorry guys. So please join the Facebook. Please join the Facebook. And you can become a member if you want, guys. So, we did a couple of live streams. Evening, everyone. Hi. Yeah, sorry, Yvette. Sorry. England is having a heat wave. Hi, Lorna. England is having a heat wave. So, guys, you can just have to put up with me with my top off, mate. 57-year-old man with his top off. So, I've been shopping, got some snacks for the holiday. So, we're leaving at 7 a.m. in the morning, tomorrow morning. So, right now, I think it's around 3 a.m. It's hot in Wales. I bet it is. Hi, Colleen. I'm just seeing who's on, guys. So the aeroplane takes off, I think, at 10:30. 10:30. So I saw that beautiful message for Stacey. Stacey, I saw your post on the Defending Elvis Facebook. So come on, guys. We're Team Elvis. We stick together. We stick together, guys. In Alabama, Stacey's in Alabama. It's very hot. So I hope you didn't mind me doing the diet video. I did 2 this morning. I hope you didn't mind that. I won't be doing any more. They're the sort of thing I might just do now and then, because obviously we're an Elvis defending channel, a Defending Elvis channel. Stacey, you know we love you. So we're a Defending Elvis channel, not a diet channel, not a keto channel, not a carnival channel. It's just something that I do and have done for 14 months. So I just wanted to spread the message. But we are a Defending Elvis channel. Now, have any of you noticed that there's quite a few people now saying Defending Elvis on their channels? Have any of you noticed that? Let's have a look. Oh, thank you, Stacey. Have any of you noticed that I watched Elvis Rare Photos video today? You know, I don't know his name. Is it John? I actually don't know his name. Does anyone know the name of the guy who runs Rare Elvis Photos? Rare Elvis Photos. Does anyone know his name? I know he's a singer. How's this song go? 'Cause it was Elvis, Memphis, Tennessee. Is that the one? Which he's written. Yeah, we could do with some air conditioning. There is a breeze now. Anyway, guys, have any of you noticed that quite a few people now are using the name Defending Elvis Presley in their chat? So when people are making their Elvis videos, hi Sue, when people are making their Elvis videos, they're saying, oh, you know, we're defending Elvis now, and they are, you know, against Priscilla and blah, 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 and they say all the different things. And I'm like, we're getting around, guys. We're influencing big channels. How does that feel? That our little channel, that's only really been going, really, as Defending Elvis for about 7 weeks, is now having an impact on the big channels. Now, I love that. How do you feel about that, guys? I'm boasting a bit, aren't I? But I love it. Love it. Because I've told you my story before, guys. We never used to be a defending channel. Yes, Stacey? How many of you fell for the fairy tale? How many of you believed everything that was in the book, Elvis and Me? Yeah. Yeah, but even Colleen, even if they haven't, we're going to make them do it. We're going to help them, aren't we? Team Elvis. Team Elvis are here to help people, to remind them to do their research. But I ask you guys, how many of you believe the fairy tale that it was a lovely marriage and that the reason it ended... Oh, thanks, Yvette. How many of you believe that it was a perfect marriage and that the reason it went wrong is because Elvis was unfaithful and Elvis took drugs? Because I did. Yeah, Yvette, yes, you and me both. And I had to have my mind changed by the Elvis fans. So I've been, Rhonda, hi Rhonda. Come on, we all believed it, didn't we? And do you know why we believed it? Because they were a beautiful couple, weren't they? They were a beautiful couple. They looked great together. And those videos of the marriage are beautiful. And you envy Priscilla, don't you? But you also were happy for them. And then you've got the beautiful pictures of them and the videos of them coming out of the hospital with the baby. It was Yvette, you're right. And then you've also got the footage of Elvis carrying Priscilla over the threshold. Have any of you seen that? She's carrying them over the threshold. Should I say Elvis is carrying Priscilla over the threshold, and then you've got the Memphis Mafia close behind. So, we fell for the romance, we fell for the fairy tale. I'm just trying to read, hi Elvis Presley. So the sun's in my eyes, but I'm trying to read your messages. Now the problem we've got is this. Eventually, Priscilla opens Graceland. Is it 1982? Now, we didn't even know that she wasn't even there on the opening day. Now, this is where we get mixed messages. So, we've all seen the videos. We've all seen the videos of Priscilla launching Graceland, haven't we? We've all seen it. Hi, Shirley. We've all seen the videos of Priscilla launching Graceland. Now, how many of you thought that was the opening day? I ask you this. How many of you thought that video of Priscilla standing on her podium, proudly boasting that they had saved Graceland and it was opening as a museum, thought that she was there on the opening day? Now, I only found out last week that she was not there on the opening day. Isn't that crazy? Why wasn't Priscilla at the opening of Graceland, the museum? Why wasn't she there? I wait for your answers. It doesn't make sense, does it? Priscilla was not at the opening of Graceland. That's crazy. Does that mean Lisa Marie was not at the opening of Graceland as well? So, something doesn't ring right with that with me. Something doesn't ring right. Why was she not there? Who was she with? I'd like to know who she was with. Yeah? Was Lisa Marie there? Does anyone know? I have a feeling she wasn't. Now, I think that the opening of Graceland was a historical day. I really do. I really think it was an important day. And she wasn't there. She wasn't there. It's just madness. So, when I watch the video of her proudly launching Gracelands, I see it from a different light now. I think to myself, you didn't go to the opening. This was just about Priscilla. This was an ego thing. This was showing off. This was boasting. This was like, ha ha, I'm the boss. Ha ha, I'm the boss. The whole world is here to watch me, Priscilla. That's how I see it. So I see that interview of her on the steps or on her podium, proudly announcing that Gracelands will be open to the public as her showing off. That's just my opinion, guys, and I'm not being hateful. She didn't go to the opening. Come on, if she really, really cared about Graceland and cared, she would have been there for the first day. Come on, wouldn't she? It doesn't add up. And then this takes me back. This takes me back. I keep repeating it, and I'm going to say it again. They get engaged in 1966, December. Now, in my opinion, I've always told you this, I think Elvis was faithful from 1966 onwards. End of 1966. So they get engaged. She gets pregnant. They get married May the 1st. 1st of February, I think it was, Lisa Marie's born. And then within 2 months, she's unfaithful. And then we know she's unfaithful again 2 years later with Mike Stone, or 2.5 years later with Mike Stone. So now we're starting to understand that we were very naive. We were taken in. We fell for things. We fell for it. Even though we were adults, we believed the fairy tale. We believed the twisted version of reality. So then you've got Priscilla opens Gracelands. Now we're all under the impression that Gracelands became a living museum because of Priscilla. But now, if you watch my live stream that we did the other day, we've now proved that Gracelands opened as a living museum. No, sorry, I'll reword that. That the idea to open Gracelands as a living museum was thought up by Vernon, Colonel Tom Parker, and the Memphis City. Yeah, I can't read your messages at the moment. The sun's in my eyes. So, I'm starting to find out stuff, guys. That Priscilla, it was not her idea to do the living museum. She carried on the idea after Vernon died. After Vernon died, she found all the plans, detailed plans on how they were going to open the living museum at Graceland. And she ran with it. And she took full credit for the idea, for saving Gracelands and for opening it as a museum. Another lie, unfortunately, in our opinion. Another lie, yeah? So, we've all been hoodwinked on so many levels. Now, many of us didn't know about the second divorce settlement. Did anyone know about the second divorce settlement? I ask you now. Did any of you guys know about the second divorce settlement? Because I didn't. I thought they'd had a divorce around 1972-ish, 73. There was some money exchanged, some property. Priscilla went off, humiliating Elvis because she had gone with the karate instructor Mike Stone, the karate champion. We all knew that Elvis was gutted. We did know that because we'd all heard the story that Elvis was threatening to have him killed, which I still don't fully believe. Because I'm starting to hear rumours now that this story that Elvis wanted him killed isn't even true. I'm starting to hear now there's evidence that he never even said that, and that it was the Memphis Mafia that made that up. Now, how many of you believe there's a possibility that that story that Elvis tried to get Mike Stone killed, how many of you now believe that there's a possibility that it's not true, it was made up? This is why we're calling Defending Elvis, guys. Defending Elvis Presley, fans want the truth. This is our name. Please subscribe, guys. Please subscribe now. But my point is this. We're starting to learn many things now that are not true, that are just twisted, exaggerated versions of the truth. And many of these things are linked back to Priscilla and to the Memphis Mafia. Because I now believe, well, recently I've come to believe that the reason Priscilla was given such a high standing in making decisions on Graceland was because of the charge, the lien, the deed of trust placed on Graceland, the building. This gave her the power. Once Vernon died, and he agreed to allow Priscilla to be the trustee on behalf of Lisa Marie, basically take over the reins of Graceland. This is what gave her the power to insist on doing things her way. Now, I do believe that she pushed for the Living Museum. I definitely do believe that. There's also a possibility that she was involved in preventing the sale of Graceland. But what gave her the power to do these things? It was the second divorce settlement, where she demanded $1.5 million, a percentage of Elvis's royalties, which I feel forced him to sell his recording rights, his pre-73 recording rights. And I think, and obviously a large amount of spousal payments, monthly spousal payments. And I think because Elvis could not afford to pay it, he agreed to all her terms, and she became part owner of Gracelands on behalf of Lisa Marie. This is why Priscilla was able to launch the museum, even though the idea had already been drawn up with detailed plans, very detailed plans from Memphis City. And the idea was actually Colonel Tom Parker and Vernon, and also people like Todd Slaughter had already been doing tours around Graceland with his fan club, the British fan club. He was the president, and he would take tours regularly around Graceland. And don't forget, Memphis City, so I'm going to sneeze in a minute. Don't forget, Memphis City knew that it could be a success, the museum, because tens of thousands of people were visiting the grave. Tens of thousands of people were visiting the grave. So they knew the minute they opened the doors to Graceland, it was going to be a massive success. Priscilla knew. Now, you watch Priscilla getting interviewed. She will always say, it was a big gamble. We didn't know if it was going to work. She knew. They knew it was going to be a massive hit. They knew it. So the point I'm trying to make is, guys, is that I feel that we, the Elvis fans, the public, have been toyed with by Priscilla. This is just my opinion. I think all the interviews that we've had to listen to for 30, 40 years, the interviewers have been played with. The public have been manipulated into believing a twisted reality, Priscilla's version of events from her point of view. And I think many of us in our millions fell for it. Many of us in our millions fell for the fairy tale. And then we have the launch of the book, Elvis and Me. Now you guys know I'm very opinionated about the book Elvis and Me. I think the whole thing is a story, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes. In my opinion, let me just let the dogs off the leads. I'll tell you what, guys, it's so hot. Right. Guys, in my opinion, we have been hoodwinked by the interviews. We were given the book Elvis and Me. Priscilla can't believe she got away with it. She can't believe it, guys. She's like, she wrote this book. No witnesses. Everything in the book was her point of view. Every story in the book, not proved. Every fact, every date, every person that was mentioned, and no one disagreed with her. No one. She could write what she wanted. She could write what she wanted. She could print her own money. Seriously. No one disagreed with her. No one challenged her. She wrote the book, it's a massive bestseller. Massive bestseller. Right, God, I'll tell you what, can you tell how hot it is, guys? This was a massive bestseller. More than once. It made her a very wealthy woman. And who told her it was not right? Who told her it was a lie? Who disagreed with her? Nobody. He's literally got away with murder, guys. And then what happens? They make a movie about it, a melodrama in 1988, which you can see on YouTube, that even accuses Elvis of rape. Of rape. I'll try and get some shade, guys, so I can see your comments. Have any of you seen the melodrama, the Elvis melodrama, 1988, that is based on Elvis and Me, where there's one scene in it where he pins her down and forcefully has sex with her? How cruel is this? And I've been told that admitted that scene was exaggerated for entertainment purposes. She's admitted this. She's clearly admitted that there was no sex. She was 14. But that book gives the impression that there may have been. The wording she uses gives the impression that they did everything but have sex. Now, how do we know that there's any truth to that? I'm gonna have some blackberries, guys. Right, let's get some blackberries. Yee. My treat for the day. So who wants a blackberry? I'll pick one for you guys. So you get what I'm saying, don't you? You can't beat a British blackberry, guys. Look where we are. Look where we are, guys. Beautiful. So beautiful. Bear with me while I stuff my face with blackberries. So, should we feel stupid? Should we feel stupid that we fell for it? How should Priscilla feel that we have all been lied to? And the lies, in our opinion, the lies are carrying on. We've got more lies with the Bridget Cruz lawsuit. And Priscilla is counter-suing and accusing Bridget Cruz of elder abuse. Who are we going to believe, guys? Who are we going to believe? The woman that has spent 45 years lying, in my opinion. Remember, this is just an opinion for entertainment purposes. Now, do we believe Bridget Cruz? Bridget Cruz is a larger-than-life auctioneer. You know, we have issues with Bridget Cruz because we feel that she's been selling off Elvis artifacts that really should belong to Graceland. At the very least, they should be with Elvis Presley Enterprises. So we have issues with Bridget. We're not completely happy with Bridget, are we? But who are we going to believe in the lawsuit? Who do you think's going to win, guys? I have a suspicion that Priscilla's going to struggle on this lawsuit. I have a feeling that Priscilla just changed her mind. She had the agreement with Bridget Cruz. There was witnesses. And she changed her mind. You can't do that. When you sign contracts, you cannot change your mind. Now, also, the other question we have, where did all these things come from? All these things being sold at auction, where do they come from? Who do they belong to? Is it from private collectors? Is it things that Priscilla stole? Just an opinion. Is it things Colonel Tom Parker stole? Do these things belong to Lisa Marie Presley? Are they things that she took away from Lisa Marie Presley? This is the problem we got, guys. Now, Bridget Cruz and Priscilla became friends because of auctioning items. That is something I think we do know. So, I think she's got a big fight on her hands. Massive. I'm still stuffing these blackberries in my mouth. But what I'm trying to put across here, guys, is this. How can we trust Priscilla? How can we trust her? If there has been a trail of lies and deceit for over 40 years, 45 years. I'm just trying to read. I'm just trying to read your comments, yeah? If there has been a trail of lies since 1959 to 2024, we can't believe anything. We can't believe anything, guys. Hi, Francis. So I'm just seeing some of your messages now. Now, we were given the impression that Elvis and Priscilla possibly had an affair when she was 14, when Elvis was 24. And the reason we're given this impression is because of the book, Elvis and Me. I don't believe it for a second. I think they had a very short friendship that only lasted 2 to 3 months at the most. And even Elvis in an interview says, I met a little girl, I only met her for a few months. He says it in the army interview when he's leaving the army. But Priscilla, if you read her book, she talks about Elvis and her at that age in 1959 in a way that they did everything but kiss. They did everything but kiss. Now remember, this is Priscilla's words. Priscilla's words. I don't believe it for a second. I do not believe it. I think she exaggerated things. I think a lot of it went on in her head. She was an infatuated teenage girl that has twisted the truth in the book Elvis and Me. This is what I believe. I think Elvis went back to his life after the army in 1960 and got on with his life and made movies, albums, did the Frank Sinatra show and just got on with his life. But because Priscilla Presley put it in the book, put it in the melodrama in 1988, there's even a hint of it in I'm not sure what year it was, the Kurt Russell film, even in that. And we know that it's hinted on in the Priscilla film by Sofia Coppola. So what I'm trying to say, guys, is it's just not right, is it? That we have never been able to disagree with Priscilla. How do we disagree with Priscilla? How do we disagree with Priscilla if what she's writing in books is classed as its truth, reality, that it actually happened, fiction? How do we disagree with that? And I'll tell you how we disagree. We disagree through our comments, through the Elvis channels all over social media. There is no other way. Now, we want to call Priscilla a liar, but then we get told off. Now, I have to say that these are just my opinions. Otherwise, YouTube can tell me off. I have to say it's just for entertainment purposes. But how many of you actually think she's lying? So Presley, I'm just reading your comments now. Is Presley Mania doing a live stream? Is that what you're saying? Yes, Stacey. What was the comment about Presley Mania? Sorry, I missed it because the sun's in my eyes. My point is, guys, we are grown adults. We've been around 40, 50, 60 years. We've been around for a long time and we have all fallen for it. We have fallen for it, guys. And there's a lot of stuff gone on that we're very upset about. We're very upset about the selling of Elvis Presley Enterprises, aren't we? Elvis Presley Enterprises should never have been sold off. Should never have happened, guys. 85% of Elvis Presley's enterprises belongs to non-family members. Non-family members. That isn't right. None of it should have been sold, ever. Now, who do we blame for that? I blame Priscilla. I don't think it ever should have happened. Now, I don't know what Lisa Marie's involvement with it all was. I'm no expert. I just know that it was wrong. Now, thankfully, not now, watch Rhonda's live last medical guest, and yeah, I know about that. That's Amy Collett. I've watched it. It's brilliant. Amy Collett is amazing. I've watched it. Amy is a friend of mine, and that live stream on Presley Mania with Rhonda talking about Elvis's health problems, disagreeing with Sally Hoddle's book. Now you've brought that up. There's now people that are disagreeing with the book Destined to Die Young. They're saying that many of the theories that Sally Hoddle had in her book may not be true. They're agreeing that he had serious chronic health problems, but it might not be down to this alpha-1 genetic inherited problem. Now, this is Amy Collett's views after months and months of research. So we don't really know, do we? Oh, what? The Unreal documentaries are so good. Who just brought that up? The Unreal documentaries are amazing. Amazing. I love them. I watched one today. Please watch them, guys. Unreal documentaries. Wow, on YouTube. Hi, Mark. Brilliant. Right, we're losing signal a bit. Sorry, guys. We're losing signal. Yeah, the thing about Gladys not having an autopsy. Yeah, we're just trying to get to the truth, aren't we, guys? We're trying to get to the heart of the matter. There's so many books are written about Elvis that we just don't know are true. Now, I'd like Sally Hoddle's book to be true. But the truth is, from what we can see, she's just pulled together lots of bits of information. I think Amy's done a brilliant job. Amy Collett. She's amazing. Very smart lady. Very smart. And I hope she does more interviews. I hope Amy does a lot more. And guys, she's a member of our channel. Did you guys know that Amy is a member of our channel? Gio, did you watch it? Did you watch Amy's video with Rhonda? Oh, I got a bit of shade. I can actually see you guys. Right, I can see you now. Yeah, Dr. Tennant. Dr. Tennant. Have you guys heard of Dr. Tennant? Yeah, so you did watch it. Brilliant, brilliant. Gio, I had to watch it. I've watched it twice so far because I'm trying to get the facts to absorb them. Elvis had Darlow syndrome. Yeah, it was great. And you know, I love Rhonda. I love Shauna. They're both great. And I love Amy as well. Amy is great. Me and Amy talk all the time. She's a good friend. She told me about this interview that she was going to do. I never realised it was with Rhonda. But she is a seriously smart lady. And if we're going to learn any truth about Elvis Presley and prove that Priscilla lies, prove it, mind, we need to listen to people like Amy. And I really hope that the Defending Elvis movement and how it's growing at the moment, Defending Elvis, and there's many other channels doing this at the moment, Defending Elvis Presley. I really like to think that as we grow, we can prove more and more things that have been lied to us about. We can pick out all the people that are twisting the truth. Twisting the truth, guys. And we together as Team Elvis can disagree with these people that have got away with murder. Got away with murder, guys. And together we're going to do it, and we are part of that movement. You know, we have to put up with so many negative things being said about Elvis Presley. This is why we're called Defending Elvis Presley. Because we're just fed up. We are just fed up. We just want the truth. Billy and Joe Smith, hi Monica, are lovely. They're as close to truth as you're going to get. They were there. Billy and Joe Smith. And then we got the Memphis Mafia kids. I feel like things are changing. I feel that we're at the beginning of something special. I feel that, especially because of the Bridget Cruz and Priscilla lawsuit, I think people are starting to realise that Priscilla has lied and is cunning and deceitful, in my opinion. Yep, Francis, we love him. We love Billy. Elvis loved Billy, we know this. Yeah. Come on guys, what do we really want? We want to defend Elvis. I agree, the family history, the girlfriends, the Memphis Mafia. We don't trust the Memphis Mafia. We don't believe their version of things. We think the Memphis Mafia have led us down the garden path. Now some of them are okay. Diana, are you watching? Is Diana on? Diana, are you there? Yeah, hi Deborah. Sorry, the sun's in my eyes, so I haven't been able to see a lot of your comments. It's extremely hot, like proper hot. So I'm stood in the shade so I can see some of your comments. Diana, have eggs and bacon. Diana, can you hear me? Eggs and bacon. Keep the fat on your meat. Keep the fat on your meat. You can have a bit of mayonnaise, a bit of butter. It's all right, Diana's just messaged me. Yes, Michael, Team Elvis. We got this. Hi, Lorna. I'm seeing your messages now. Billy did say that in the early... Sorry, okay, eggs and bacon, Diana, you got it? Keep the fat. You must have the fat. Keep the skin on the meat. It's important. It's okay to have a bit of sauce. It's okay. Not ketchup. Ketchup is full of sugar. Anyway, so we know, guys. Together, we're opening our eyes. Together, we're starting to hear and see the truth. And there's more and more people joining us every day. Now, you know, guys, I'm on holiday in the morning. I'm going to do one more live. I'm going to do one more live at the PC, at the laptop tonight, hopefully. And then my next live will be in Spain. My next live will be in Spain. Teresa, I don't trust any of them. I don't. Really don't. I read between the lines on everything I hear or see. Everything. So I'm just trying to quickly read your comments. Everything I see, I hear or see about Elvis, I class as non-truth. I read behind it. I read between the lines. Let me just get some more blackberries. So look, there's the traffic going by. British motorway. The British motorway. Can't beat a good blackberry. I'm in stinging nettles. There's stinging nettles everywhere. I'm going to fall in them in a minute. Check out the dogs. Hello, what are you doing? He's eating grass. Alright, guys. I'm going to keep walking. Time to go home. Right, we're going to walk the dogs home now. The sun's going to get in my eyes. Hi Tracy, how you going Tracy? Right, the sun's going to be in my eyes, so I'm not going to be able to see your comments, but I'm just going to keep walking and waffling. So there's 32 of you watching now. Please subscribe, guys. Please subscribe. 78% of you don't subscribe, so I'm trying to get you guys to subscribe. If you want to be members, please become members. It's only £1 a month. YouTube take half of it. It isn't a money thing. It isn't about the money. I've got enough money. I just want to increase the members. Once we get to 100 members, I want to do some members lives. Some live streams direct with members. I'm still going to do most of my live streams with subscribers. Of course I am. I just want members, guys. It really means a lot to me for people to join up the channel. My God, it is so hot. So hot. It's like, can you see that? Look at that statue there. Can you see it? Let's have a look if you can see it. Look at that. You see that, guys? Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that pot. Look at that. I'm just showing you the view, guys. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's so beautiful where I live. Right, we're going to put the dogs back on their leads. Here they come. It's so hot. Is it hot where you are? We need some shade, guys. So anyway, if you're new to this channel, guys, we are Defending Elvis Presley Fans Want the Truth. Please, can you join our Facebook channel? Our Facebook channel is called Defending Elvis Presley Louis Daily Live Streams. Defending Elvis Presley, Louis' daily live streams. Now, I haven't got a topic for tonight. I was going to try and do something on Elvis week. I thought it would be nice. So I've been looking at things for Elvis week. I haven't found anything that I liked. Right, 1 second. Let's get the dogs. Let's get the dogs in. So are any of you going to Elvis week? Come on. Princess, come on. Ella. Princess. Here's it. Right, let's get the dogs on the leash. Ella, come on. Ella. Ella. Right, we got one of them. Right, Ella is walking off with her lead. Ella. Princess. Here she comes. Princess is very old. She is 14 years old. Here she comes. Here she comes. She's deaf and blind. She is deaf and blind. Come on. She's not going to come. I'm going to have to go and get her. She can't even hear the whistle. Come on. Look, let's watch her. Princess, come on. Here she comes. She can hear me now. Here she comes. Come on. I've been calling you for ages. Just because you're old doesn't mean you can ignore us. She's so cute, guys. She's still got a bit of go in her. So Aurora's mother is having the dogs for a week. The holiday we're having is just for 1 week. So they'll go with the mother, and Aurora's mother lives in Bath City. Have any of you guys heard of Bath City? So Aurora, my wife, is from Bath. From Bath. And the way I met Aurora, surprise, surprise, is she worked for me. Aurora worked for me in one of my bars when I was a DJ running my bars. Running my nightclub, running my disco. Aurora was one of my staff and we fell in love. Right, let's just read. Right, we're in the shade now, I can see your comments. So, I was thinking about doing some stuff later about Elvis week. Yeah, I've got 2 Jack Russells. But do you know what? I didn't find anything that interesting about Elvis week, but I'm going to still keep looking. And the other thing I'm going to do, I'm going to play a lot of the funeral footage. The funeral footage, I'm going to go through that with you guys. I'm also going to play on the day that it was announced that Elvis had died. I'm going to play that. All the crowds outside Graceland. I think, wasn't there 80,000? I don't know how many it was. I have to double check it. So we're going to play that footage and we're going to talk through it. It's very emotional, very tearful, but we're going to do it for Elvis week. I have done quite a few videos on Elvis's funeral, before the funeral, after the funeral, quite a few interviews. So we're going to go through that, hopefully. I'm not sure if I can do it. I'm going to try and do it on holiday, but we'll just see. Yeah, they bark too... Francis, they bark too much. They drive me mad. Every time the postman or... They drive me mad, every time. So... It's alright, my wife's trying to ring me, but I'm nearly home anyway. Right, let's have a look. I'm trying to read your comments, guys. So I'm going to go through the funeral footage stuff. I want to do that. What I'm going to do with a topic, like last night we did Linda Thompson. And the reason we did Linda Thompson was because I kept getting comments saying to me that I don't know the whole truth about Linda Thompson. There's more to the story. Now, one of the big points was that we've always been told that Linda Thompson, that Lisa Marie had phoned Linda Thompson first when she found out her father had died. Now, some of you guys are saying to me that no, it was Sam Thompson, who worked for Elvis as a bodyguard for about a year, I think. It was Sam that phoned Linda, and then Sam passed the phone to Lisa Marie. So do we think that's true? Many of you are saying to me now remember, I like Linda Thompson, but many of you guys are saying to me that she was very greedy and took advantage of Elvis. She spent too much of his money, and that even after he died, even after they split up, that she carried on spending his money. So some of you guys have got strong issues about Linda. Now, she seems lovely to me. I watch her interviews. They seem very good. So I don't know what to think. What do you think, guys? Do you think Linda was a genuine girlfriend to Elvis? To me, she seems lovely. I know that even Ginger Alden gets a lot of support. Many of you guys like Ginger Alden and think that Elvis would have married her, would have had children with her. Now, when she speaks about Elvis, when Ginger Alden speaks about Elvis, she speaks about him in a very positive way. She says he wasn't as overweight as the press have made out. She says he wasn't as chronically unwell as the press have made out. He wasn't drugged up. She says that he was looking forward to the future. She says he was looking forward to the concert, the up-and-coming concert the next day, and that he was very upbeat. Now, we know that he was playing racquetball, was it? We know that he was on the piano. Do any of you know the songs that Elvis played on the night he died? Billy Smith has been interviewed saying about these songs that Elvis played. Do any of you know the last song that Elvis played on the piano? I'm trying to read your comments, but the sun's right in my face, guys. Yes, Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. Thank you. Tracy, thank you. Tracy, you are so knowledgeable. So that's not the actions of a man who had given up or who was suicidal or who was depressed. I think Elvis was very upbeat. I think he had lost some weight. And we've already proved it, that in the holiday that he had in Hawaii in March, that he had slimmed out a lot. His arms, his legs had slimmed out a lot. So I tend to believe Ginger Alden. I tend to believe her that he was getting better. Getting better. I really believe that. Now, do I think Elvis was going to marry Ginger Alden? Don't know. What do you think, guys? Do you think it? How many of you now, watching now, believe that Elvis was going to marry Ginger Alden? Seriously, how many of you? I'm asking you now. Let's see what your comments say. There's 30 of you watching at the moment. Please, can you subscribe? Please subscribe, guys. I do. So Francis thinks they do. Deborah does. Colleen thinks. It's all right. The comments sort of come up and disappear. Well, I'm 50-50, guys. I'm 50-50. Sometimes I believe it, sometimes I don't. Nope, he wasn't that. Monica thinks no. Maybe, not sure. Shirley thinks maybe. I don't think she was way too young. Stacey, she was too young. I have to say that, 20 years old. Now, she does seem like a lovely lady. I watched loads of her interviews, and from what I can see, she didn't really say much through her marriage years, did she? His health, Tracy, his health was deteriorating. It definitely was. The medication that he was taking wasn't working. Deborah doesn't think so. Come on, we know that he was on the slippery slope. He was over-medicated. The medication wasn't working. He had serious chronic health problems. It was, you know, he didn't have long left, did he? So anyway, we're just getting to my house now, guys. We've had a great chat. I'm going to try and keep going so we get it to 1 hour. We're on 56 minutes. So we've chatted about loads of stuff. The sun's in my face, so I can't really see what you're saying, but we've had a great chat. We've had 30 people watching us for most of the live stream. We've had no trolls. So the phone lives now, because I do them horizontally. Woo! God, I'm sneezing. Right. Because I do the phone lives horizontally, we don't get the trolls. It's only when I do them vertically we get the trolls. So it's nice, no more trolls, guys. We've had a good chat, we've had a good walk, the dogs are happy. My legs are tired now, this is the third walk I've done. So thanks, guys, we're going to wind things up. I'm just walking up my road. So I'm hoping to go back on and do a live stream on the PC. I can't say what time. It could be very soon or it could be a few hours. I don't know. We're gonna see how the kids are. Bye, Monica. I'm trying to see your comments. Bye, Tracy. Bye, Carolyn. I'll be back on later, guys. It won't be long. Well, it's either going to be soon or it's going to be in a few hours. So, don't forget, tomorrow I'll be doing a live to Spain. Tomorrow we will be doing a live from Spain. So I look forward to doing a live with you guys from Spain. Taking care of business. Bye, Chris. Thanks very much, Chris. Bye, Jane and Diana. We're going to see you all later. It's someone's birthday. Happy birthday, whoever it is. Someone's son. Bye, Michael. We'll be back. I'll be back. I'm gonna keep going until we hit 60 minutes. 60 minutes and we're out of here. Whew. So we're walking up my road at the moment. This is my house. There is my house, where I live. So I have a black van as well that we use quite a lot. There's my 1967 split screen. Whew. We're just walking up the road now. I'm very lucky, my house is lovely. And we live on a private road. It is a private road. I'm going to show you my camper van. Let's have a look at it. Quick look at the camper van, then I'll sign off. There it is. Look at that. Beautiful. You want to see inside it? God, it's so hot. And the inside is very Elvisy. The inside, let me open the doors for you. The inside is very Elvisy. Elvis. And if you look at the back, let me just show you that. And then look at this. Taking care of business. And we've got two things at the back saying taking care of business. You see that, guys? Taking care of business. Even here in the window. Taking care of business. So it's quite Elvisy looking, isn't it? And then we've obviously got the front where we drive. It's a 1967, the same year I was born. 1967, same year I was born. Okay, guys, that's it. We're out of here. Thanks, everyone. Take care. God bless you. Love to you all.